Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're excited to have you here at Centennial Park here in Howard County for our certificate presentation. My name is Sam Stanton. I am the Public Information Officer for the Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services, and I am thrilled to have so many friends and family here to celebrate our 3 community heroes. To kick us off and tell you more, I will invite Howard County Fire Chief Lou Winston to the podium.
Good evening, and thank you all for being here. My name is Louis Winston. I have the honor of serving as the Fire Chief of Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services. It's a privilege to be here tonight to recognize and celebrate 3 extraordinary individuals who stepped up to help someone in a moment of crisis. It's easy to underestimate just how much courage it takes to be the first to act when someone is in trouble. Too often during emergencies, we see bystanders freeze, walk away, or pull out their phones instead of stepping up and calling 911. That's what makes the actions of Mr. Kyle Maynard on June 14th truly remarkable. On that Saturday evening, Mr. Maynard was here at Centennial Park teaching his nephew how to fish when he heard someone calling for help. He looked across the lake and saw one person in a kayak and another motionless in the water. Without hesitation, he grabbed a personal flotation device from the boat ramp and dove in. Now, take a moment to really think about that. A man spending a quiet evening with his nephew suddenly hears a cry for help, and his first instinct is to act. He swam out to the middle of the lake, not knowing what he might find, simply focused on saving a life. That is courage. That is heroism. When Mr. Maynard reached the individual in the water, she was still face down. We would later learn she had suffered a medical emergency, causing her to fall from the kayak and lose the ability to stay afloat. Mr. Maynard began the difficult task of towing her back to the shore alone. He later shared how physically demanding it was, but he never gave up. Thankfully, he wasn't alone for long. 2 Howard County Recreation and Parks employees, Ms. Micaiah Staunton and Leo Pertman, responded quickly by boat. They reached Mr. Maynard and the patient and immediately assisted bringing them back to the shore. Fire department personnel arrived shortly after and took over care. The patient was transported to the hospital and has since been released and continues to recover. This is the kind of story that reminds us what it means to be part of a community. Community members can and do make a difference every single day. If Mr. Maynard hadn't been there, if Ms. Staunton and Mr. Perlman hadn't acted as quickly as they did, this could have ended very differently. Their actions quite literally saved a life. There are 2 takeaways I hope that everyone leaves with tonight. First, in an emergency, call 911 immediately. That single step activates a whole network of trained professionals who are ready to respond, and every second counts. Second, always wear a personal flotation device when out on the water, no matter how strong a swimmer you are. Emergencies are unpredictable. A flotation device can buy you time that you need, and it can save your life. We are deeply grateful to Mr. Maynard, Ms. Staunton, and Mr. Pertman. They are shining examples of what it means to be a community responder. Ordinary individuals who choose to do something extraordinary. We commend and thank them for their bravery. At this time, I'd like to invite our County Executive, Dr. Calvin Ball, to say a few words.
Well, thank you so much, Chief, and thank you all for being here on such a wonderful, wonderful day. Oftentimes, we have times when we focus in the press on the negativity, on the things that were lost. Today, we get to focus on life, on community, on heroes who stepped up and made a difference. Kale, Micaiah, Leo, you're truly heroes. I know that not only saving a life is incredibly important, but saving a life has a ripple effect on that family, on our neighborhood, on our community, on our future. And I am so incredibly proud of you and honored to be your county executive. Each and every day, as I talk to people in our community about their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations, I think of the heroes, the ordinary heroes who do, like the chief said, extraordinary things. As a father, I can only send my love and good wishes to the family for having their baby. Thank you to, of course, the chief, everyone in our Department of Fire and Rescue Services and our first responders, all in our recreation and parks. Each and every day, you ensure that Howard County is the exemplar for our entire nation. But today, please join me in recognizing these three heroes, and I hope that each and every day, especially some of the days when you might feel a little down, that you think back on this moment and the difference that you've made. Thank you, and God bless you.
We are going to get to our certificate presentation. So I'm going to call up the names of our rescuers. You can come on up. If I can have the chief join me to hand over his certificate. So today, the Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services is going to be presenting the three rescuers with a certificate of appreciation in recognition of their heroism, the heroism that each of them demonstrated on June 14th, 2025. So our first certificate is for Mr. Cale Maynard. Our second certificate is for Mr. Leo Pertman. And last, but certainly not least, Miss Micaiah Staunton. I will turn the podium over to Dr. Ball for a proclamation. Sure.
So I also have something special for each of you all, and I'll make sure that you get it. But and I won't read it since I don't need to give two speeches. But I do just want to say that it talks about the appreciation and the thanks and our sincerest and deep gratitude. And it's signed by me, your county executive, on behalf of all the residents of Howard County. Thank you.
Thank you to our speakers, and most importantly, to our rescuers and our family and friends who joined us. This is going to conclude today's event. I hope that you have a great evening. Can we have our three rescuers come up so we can